this were in the sheep, it would be like so, right? The lungs are up on the back. Here's the trachea, the head would be up here. And then under here is our heart. Okay? This right here, dangling off the end, this is what's left of the diaphragm. Okay? And here you can just see there we go. This was cut a little bit too low so you can't see the cricoid cartilage. All of these are open in the back, right? You can feel here, they're all open. They're not complete rings of cartilage, they're just like C-shaped clamps. Okay? The only complete one is the one right underneath those thyroid plates, underneath the thyroid cartilage. There's one ring that goes all the way around. That's called the cricoid. Okay? All of the rest of them are just open in the back because this is where the esophagus lays right here. Okay? So if we follow that trachea down to the level of the lungs, you can see that we have a split right here. Okay, that first big split, those are the right and left primary bronchi, one going into each lung. Okay? Then if we pull this lung tissue back a little bit, you can see that it splits again. Those are the secondary bronchi. And then they would just keep splitting, getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller down to the level of the bronchioli, which are the tiny little microscopic airways that lead to the little microscopic alveoli, which are the air sacs. Okay? And they talk about the root of the lung. The root of the lung is just where that primary bronchus goes into the lung tissue, and it takes along the artery and the nerve and the vein. But if they put a pin here and you say primary bronchus, it's fine. Okay? And they tell you to look for the membranes. This is about all that's left of the visceral. A little bit less now. That's all that's left of the visceral pleura, right? The membrane is right on the lung tissue. Okay? And then we have our human model. Okay, so